Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a 3-crown machine, this giant 3 musketeer deck. It is so OP. You have so much bait in this deck. You're gonna have the 3 musketeers, you're gonna have the minion horde, you're gonna have goblin gang, and you're gonna have bats. Your 2 primary tanks for this deck are gonna be the giant and the battle ram, and usually what you wanna do is just collect her up, get an elixir advantage, drop your giant in the back, split 2 musketeers with either the giant or the battle ram, and then you actually go in for the battle ram in the opposite lane of the giant, and you do some dual lane aggression. This deck works really, really well on ladder, generally pretty free to play friendly, and it also works in grand challenges. Check it out and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Got a game against Edu Pro. We're dropping a good luck to him, and we're gonna see what's good. What has Edu got on his mind? He's saying thanks. Can go for a goblin gang at the river here. He's gonna go for a collector, so I can get poised to drop my collector as well. Yo, Brett Ryan, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Can we please get some love in the chat? We go for a battle ram here because he's going to get his Electro Wizard out of cycle. After seeing Electro Wizard and Collector, it's definitely going to be a Golem deck, right? You have a Golem deck with Electro Wizard. What are those, man? Going to get a lot of damage with that battle ram, pencil trading through. And he went in for arrows. He spent a lot of elixir. I feel comfortable dropping my Collector in the back left. Probably does not have Miner with this. As I said, it will probably be a Golem deck. And since he has arrows, I feel confident being able to go in for a giant and minion horde push here. His arrows will be like 3 cards out of rotation. You always have to cycle 5 cards, or 4 cards to get back, not 5. What am I saying? 4 cards to get back to what you want after you drop it, and he's not going to be back to arrows in time, especially in single elixir. So I know that my minion horde is just going to wreck him. That will take tower, and then it'll also spill over towards his collector, and then the collector should lose all of its elixir too. So that's going to be beautiful. Santa Claus is tanking up. Santa Claus gets a hit on, gets rid of all of his rest of his elixirs. So that's really good for us. I'm gonna go for 3M in the back. I'm gonna get ready to rock and apply aggression towards the 3 crown because he's gonna over defend in the lane of the 2 muskies, or he can just lightning it. Okay. Still, I'm gonna be applying some aggression here. I'm gonna go in for a battle ram. He does not want to defend this. Trust me. He's a little bit triggered right now. He's like, I did not want to drop anything towards that. Battle ram's coming through. And yeah, we're getting a lot of damage towards that 3. The reason I'm getting damage there early on is because he's going to try to go towards this. And then I'll already have a ton of damage towards the 3. So it'll be easier to 3 crown him. I knew that it was a high probability of him dropping a golem in the other lane. It just doesn't make sense for him to go this lane. Because then I would just spill over and take a second easy tower and then get a 2-1 victory easily. You realize that and just side against it. He does have arrows, remember? He dropped 3 musketeers in the spot that he can't lightning everything, so pretty important to do that. He's only going to be able to hit a few of them. And I'm going to be able to go in for bats here. Golem's going to end up dying. I can go in for a giant as well. Can go in for a goblin gang. He's going to arrow this, and I just drop my minion horde. He doesn't arrow it, he does lose. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go drop my skill horde. I'm going to go drop a zap here. Santa Claus should get a couple hits, and we should run our way with the victory. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. Pleasure playing against Edu. Gotta love it. This deck is busted. We got a game against Marius. We're dropping a good luck against Marius. We're going to see what's up. He keeps spamming oops. What's up, dude? Did you not mean to click the battle button? What is up with that? I'm going to go in for an elixir collector in the middle, and we're going to see what's up with Marius. What does he want to drop? He's going to drop a fireball. Okay, so after we see fireball, you know, it's probably going to be one of those bait decks, or it could end up being like some type of Royal Hog deck. We'll have to see. Every deck is kind of a bait deck right now, though. I end up going in for Goblin Gang at the river. He's going to go for Barb Barrel. I'm going to go in for Bats. It's going to end up killing the Barbarian. Then I can also apply aggression with the Battle Ram. So he's going to go in for his own Bats. I can definitely zap those and the Cannon Cart, so that's going to be nice for us. I think the Battle Ram does connect, and the Cannon Cart of his is just going to die. So Battle Ram breaks through. Get a lot of damage. I like it. Gotta love it. You can go for Minion Horde here. Hopefully he drops a spell like a poison, then I get a free collector. We'll see. Making waves though. Now I'm really gonna support the Minion Horde. There's no point. Just gonna die the Magic Archer. This is a good amount of damage for us, honestly. Gonna go for a Giant because he's gonna be tanking with the Barb. Can't let that happen. I have to go for Bats here. Bats will end up killing the Magic Archer before it gets any trajectory on our tower. That's good for us. Used his Barb Barrel earlier, so I can just go in for my Goblin Gang behind Santa Claus, and maybe we can pick off the Flying Machine. It also does damage to the Cannon Cart. That's ideal. Don't know if it's going to actually work. I will have to zap the Cannon Cart, unfortunately, as soon as it gets in proximity of my tower. I will have to eat the entirety of the Royal Ghost as well. That's a little bit of HP. Not too bad. Okay, that's actually... if it got another hit, that would have made me sad, Panda Boys. End up going in for Elixir Collector in the back now. And he's just going to straight up go for a bar putt. Okay, what a savage. What a sir. What a guy. Everyone's running this deck, man. It's the bait deck with no win condition. So busted. Definitely just going for 3M. Sauce him out. He might fireball, but the Magic Archer should still die. That's all that matters. We go Kite opposite lane with his Battle Ram. Going for Minion Horde here. His Magic Archer's out of cycle. We end up clipping the entirety of the Fly Machine too, and that's pretty amazing for me, not gonna lie, guys. We go for Giant opposite lane. We go for Bats. We're gonna be applying a lot of aggression here. Have to worry about the cannon cart, so do need to kill that. Does die, so that's really good for me, not gonna lie. I'm gonna drop my 3 Musketeers. We're gonna slaughter the Royal Ghost, and we're gonna get some nice counter push with it. Ooh, I should drop the Giant off to the side. It's actually gonna get hit by the Magic Archer, or at least the Muskies will. A little bit unfortunate, not gonna lie. Ooh, Battle Ram should have been dropped there. Slight misplay. Still making waves, still making waves. Splitting the Minion Horde so then he doesn't really know which lane he wants to fireball, right? In a precarious position for sure. It's to fireball the Battle Ram, but the Minions and the Bats are on top of the tower and we take it! The Bats of Doom. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Very happy to win that against that OP deck. We got a game against Studio Game BR. What's up, dude? Dropping a good luck here. I'm going to get ready to rock with an Elixir Collector in the middle. And he is really not doing so much so far. Ooh, he's going to end up going for the Mortar. So what I want to do here is I just want to go for my Bats. I don't really want to go drop my Goblin Gang. I'm just going to let that hit my tower. I'm okay with that. Because if he has Miner, I want to be able to deal with it. Go for the Goblin Gang now. Hopefully he doesn't have Log and Zap in the starting hand. So thankfully he doesn't. And we actually are able to do mad work there. End up going for a Minion Horde right on top. And unfortunately, yeah, that's what I was hoping he didn't have, but he did have it. I'm going to end up going for a Battle Ram with the Skill Horde since he shouldn't have too much Elixir, and I feel like we're going to do a lot of damage to him. This is going to be an obscene amount of damage. You done goofed, AA Ron. He's going to have Log, and he's going to have Miner with Knight and Fireball. So this is not a good matchup for us. Let's suffice to say that, guys. Suffice to say that. End up going in for Collector in the middle. See what he wants to do. He's not going to have Fireball in cycle. Okay, you're going to end up going for a Mortar on top of my Collector. I'm just going to go for a Santa Claus. And if you go in hard in the paint on us, I will have to go drop my Goblin Gang. So hopefully you don't end up dropping it. We'll see. He's going to Miner me. Definitely going to straight up zap that. He gets one hit. That's okay by me. He's definitely going to Miner with this. 100% Miners. Opposite right here. Really not Minering, brother? You're wild. He did zap though, so I'm just going to go for the Minion Horde with my Battle Ram. That's usually the play that you want to do. If they go in for the zap, you utilize the Battle Ram as a tank for your Minion Horde, you just go hard in the paint. And look at how beautiful that was. That's so much damage. If I had Zap on my own, we would have eradicated it. Yeah, this is beautiful. Gotta love it. Love these starts. Gonna end up going in for another Collector. I'm gonna get ready to catch the Miner with the Goblin Gang. Not gonna Miner me. Sir, where's your Miner at? The Giant in the back. What does he want to do here? Just defensive Mortar. This is really good. Really, really good for me. The Goblin Gang on top of that Miner. Make sure it dies. I'm going to go for 2 Musketeers in the lane that he doesn't really want to defend. And then I'm going to go for a higher Battle Ram. I want to go for Minion Horde in the middle so he's not able to fireball everything. And this is working out beautifully. Goes in for a zap. I'm going to now go in for the Goblin Gang in the right-hand lane, and we're going to make waves happen, boys. Zap that Minion Horde. Get those Goblins on the tower. The Muskie is still alive and kicking it. And I think we're doing disastrous damage to this guy. Do not want to do this, but I have to. Go for my Minion Horde and Santa Claus yet again. I'm going to go for Battle Ram yet again as well. Go for my Bats because he just zapped. Going to go rain down the Fury with a Goblin Gang, and hopefully the Goblin Gang gets on top of the tower. No mortar shots. He has to fireball, and I think Santa Claus is going to do him dirty. I think Santa Claus has got in the bag. One more hit, Santa? Oh, not quite. Not quite, boys. I'm going for another Minion Horde. I'm going to go in for a Battle Ram because he used his fireball pretty early. See what he does here. Going to zap it. I love seeing that. I think Battle Ram connects because of that. Battle Ram breaks through and we win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. You got Fireball Zap with Mortar and you still get Finesse. Let's go. That's super clean, guys. I'm so happy to win that game. He had Knight as well to drop on top of the 2 Muskies. That's a really, really good win for us. Alright, guys, we got a game where we're dropping a good luck here. I'm going to get ready to rock with a Collector in the middle. He's going to go for a Lava Hound. Okay, sir, you savage. Just give me the good luck as soon as you do that. I love it. I love the savagery here. I'm going to go for Battle Ram, and then I'm going to follow it up with Bats and see what's good. I want to go for Bats because then if he drops any air units, they should get obliterated. He's going to end up dropping Minions, and the Minions are going to be putting some work on. End up going for another cycle of Minion Horde. He's going to arrow, so that's not what I really want to see. It's going to be Lavaloon arrows. This is kind of bad for me, I'm not going to lie. But his Tombstone's out of cycle, so I guess I could tower trade or drop 3M in the precarious position here. We'll see. I have to cycle 1 card to get back to Collector, so I'll drop my Goblin Gang. Then I'm going to go in for Elixir Collector in the back. I think we're actually in a pretty good position because he hasn't spelled any of my Collectors yet. Now he does, he has Lightning, so Lightning arrows. This is really good. I just like stack my 3 Musketeers. It's going to be pretty funny, actually. He's pretty upset, yeah. I mean, the arrows could have caught me with my pants down as soon as he goes in for, like, arrows with a Lavaloon on top of Minion Horde. That would have been so bad for me, man. But the ideal situation is I bait out the arrows with something else. So I really want to bait out the arrows with the Goblin Gang and Battle Ram opposite lane, and that would be beautiful for me. Doesn't have Lightning in cycle, so I don't really know how he's going to defend this. I assume he probably goes in for a cycle of Tombstone or something? We'll see. Could have zapped all that, but I know that the DPS of the 3 Muskies were going to do a lot earlier, so then I want to take the left-hand tower and then let my 2 Muskies clean up. That worked out beautifully. Took precedence on taking out his tower instead of defending the Musketeers. As a result, we took out the tower and then the Muskies are still alive. So obviously that was the right decision. So another thing, he's probably going to go in for like a balloon or something, and I won't defend because there's no point. I'm going to actually just go in for Elixir Collector in the back. We'll see what he wants to do. He's going to go in for the Lava Hound push as expected. I kind of want to just kill them. Yeah, let's just kill that. Screw it. If I kill that, then it's not going to have anything protecting him. I'm going to go for 3 Muskies. He's going to Lightning this. It's okay, though. We'll keep 1 alive, so then we defend against the 3. Go for Bats as well on top of the balloon. Just defending against the 3. I don't really care. I know that that's pretty much forfeit, right? There's no way we defend that. We go a Giant right in front. Keeping the Musketeer alive was very important. I'm going to go Goblin Gang here. Oof, that's a little bit unfortunate that he actually ended up killing everything. See what he wants to do here. He might get a little bit frisky with me. Okay, so he Lightnings that. That's good. That's really good for me. That Muskie stays alive. That's important. I don't think it will, though. I'm going to go for Battle Ram. I'm going to go for Giant here. He's not going to be able to do everything. I think the Battle Ram is going to break through towards the tower. Go for a Zap of Justice. The Giant is still alive. He did not actually end up pulling the Giant, and we just take the W. GG, well played, and peace out. Got a little bit hairy there. I knew that he wasn't going to be able to pull both the Giant and the Battle Ram, so we won the game off that. GG and well played. Glad to take that victory. We're going to be dropping a good luck here, and I'm going to be going in for a Collector as my starting play. And we're going to see what's up with the Goblin Gang. So if he goes in for a Miner, we're fine. We end up knowing where the Miner's pathing is going to be. If he goes in for a Graveyard, you know, we're also fine because he's not going to be able to actually do too much with it. He's going to go in for a Valkyrie. We're going to go kite it opposite lane, coupled with the Mega Minion. And yeah, I don't really know what he was trying to do there. Putting in for an offensive Valkyrie with a Mega Minion. And guys, you know what he didn't have? He did not have Graveyard. So I don't know what this is. This is a little bit too frisky for my liking. Definitely want to go for a Goblin Gang, and oh, that's a yikes. He's going to have Arrows, Bowler, Mega Minion, Valkyrie. Alright guys, let's try to win this one. This one's going to be Omega Oof for me, big dog. Don't know how we're going to win this, but he doesn't have Arrows in cycle, so hopefully he goes in for a Graveyard. So I'm going to delay my Minion Horde until the last possible second. That's awesome. Now I can end up going in for a Giant right in front. He doesn't have Arrows. I just go for a Zap right on top of that. Cleans up all of those skeletons, and Minions are on top of the tower. Giant's still there. And I don't think he's going to defend that tower. So when you're running against a 3 Musketeer Giant deck, and you're running Graveyard, you got to be in control of the situation in every single viewpoint, right? You cannot allow the game to get outside of your control, because as soon as that happens, you lose a tower, and then you have the King Tower actually activated on top of your Graveyard, and then you're never going to be able to take another tower. So very fortunate to be in this situation. I'm going to end up applying more aggression because I'm up a lot of Elixir. He ended up going really hard in the paint into that push. And the 2 Muskies are on top of the tower. We end up taking it out. So this is working out wonderfully for us. So we already took one tower. This should be GG for us already. He might take one tower, guys. He does have arrows, so he could go in for a graveyard plus arrows and take a tower, but I'm not going to defend too hard for that reason. I'm actually going to go for a collector in the inside corner. If you guys notice, I do not go there. I also don't want to go in the middle because I don't want him to go and arrow the tower, the weaker tower, and also the elixir collector. He could hit both if he wanted to. He went in for a freeze and then he went in for arrows. So running freeze in tournament standard doesn't really work. I think it's kind of a garbage composition. So this is really, really cool that we're able to actually play against someone that's still running freeze. Great matchup for us. I love playing against people that have freeze. And if you had poison or if you had fireball, that'd be way worse, but fortunate that I can actually play against a freeze player right now. I guess it's not too bad for him because he does have arrows for our minion horde, but still, yeah, man, I don't know why you're running freeze. I'm going to go in for a goblin gang yet again. I go for a minion horde up top because he has to arrow this. There's no way that you can actually defend that any other way. We go for a zap just to make sure that we can defend against the skellies maybe. We don't defend, but we do end up taking another tower and potentially 3-crowning him. So I'm okay with this, guys. We're just going to walk away with the W. GG. Well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Very interesting to see against a freeze player.